What is up, guys? It's Samuel from the Yes to Life show, and today we are making our own pasta with an arugula pesto. And you know why? Because people always say that making pasta is difficult, but to tell you the truth, it really is not. You only need to know how to do it. So let's get started. So the base for the pasta dough is buckwheat flour and chickpea flour. You take 1 cup of buckwheat flour, 1 cup of chickpea flour, and you spread it on your working area. In the middle you then make a little hole, and in there you add the flaxseed egg that we've prepared before. Flaxseed egg is basically 2 tablespoons of flax seeds, of shredded flax seeds, with 4 tablespoons of water. You let it sit for 40 minutes and then it becomes like sticky, helps the dough stick together. You add it in there, as well as 2 tablespoons of olive oil, as well as half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of water. Now comes the fun part. You start to knead everything with your hands together until you see a pasta dough being formed. This probably takes around 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how well the whole process goes. So if the dough is too watery, you need to add a little bit more buckwheat flour, and the other way around. If it's too dry and too crumbly, then you will add a little bit more water. In the beginning it doesn't look like anything because everything is crumbled up, but as you keep kneading and like just pushing everything together, you see that an actual dough is forming. So just push it down, form it back up, and then push it down. Okay, so now we have the dough. It needs to stay in the fridge for like an hour, wrapped in saran. As I do not have saran, I will use a plastic bag, wrap it in there tightly, put it in the fridge. And in the meantime, we will prepare the pesto. In order to clean this here, I will just scrape it off and then later use a towel to get rid of it. Time to prepare the pesto. Super easy. All you need is arugula, basil, and some spices. So we're gonna add all of it in the food processor, blend it, and it's done. We start by taking the arugula, then we add the basil, later we add walnuts, 50 grams of walnuts. I have roasted them in the pan. The juice of 2 lemons, as well as 3 tablespoons of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper. That's it. Put the lid on it and blend everything well. Use a little bit of water to adjust the consistency to your liking, and then you're ready to go. So now I took the dough out of the fridge. It's even firmer now. I will put some buckwheat flour onto this cutting board here, and then we will start to flatten it out and cutting it into stripes. So for flattening it out, I will use a bottle, an empty bottle. You can also use a wooden whatever it's called, I forgot the name, and just press it down, and then at the end you cut it into pieces. The pasta is cut. Now we're gonna boil it in water on the stove for about 2 to 3 minutes. It goes really quick. To the water we add some sea salt, as well as some laurel leaves to give the water more flavor. And then after 2 to 3 minutes, you will see that the water starts to kind of foam, and then you just get rid of the water and the pasta is ready to go, and you serve it with the rucola pesto. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.